Hello there, very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studio here in Colombo. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Let's start off with a look at the headlines.
3 cases filed against former Chief Justice Shirani Bandaranayake by the Bribery Commission withdrawn. Additional magistrate announces that lacerations were the cause of death of Sumit Prasanna in Ambilipitia. CID ordered to conduct investigations and arrest the suspects. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa appears before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry. Obama slaps new sanctions on North Korea.
On to those stories in detail now. The Bribery Commission has withdrawn 3 cases filed against former Chief Justice Shirani Bandaranayake, citing that she had failed to declare assets and liabilities for 3 years.
This was informed to the Colombo Magistrate Court by the lawyer representing the Bribery Commission, State Counsel Dilan Ratnayake. Thereby, Colombo Chief Magistrate Gihan Pilapitia acquitted the former Chief Justice from 3 cases which were filed against her. The travel ban which was imposed on former Chief Justice Shirani Bandaranayake has also been lifted. This was confirmed to Newsfirst by attorney-at-law representing the former Chief Justice Gunaratna Wanninayake. A case with charges was filed against former Chief Justice Shirani Bandaranayake 2.5 years ago. Until today, the case was marred by politics. This was opposed by the law fraternity. We need to thank the Bribery Commission for arriving at courts, and we are also grateful to the Attorney General's Department. They informed courts today that there are no charges, and therefore it was concluded that there is no case against the former Chief Justice, and thereby the case was withdrawn. Thereby Shirani Bandaranayake was acquitted from all cases today.
Moving on to more local news, the cause of death of Sumit Prasanna Jayawardena, who was suspected to have died after falling off an upper floor of a building during a party, was revealed at the Ambilipitia Magistrates Court today. Ambilipitia Additional Magistrate Prashant Fernando revealed today that Sumit Prasanna Jayawardena died of shock as a result of lacerations that caused severe bleeding from his arteries and veins. The Additional Magistrate revealed this information, quoting the medical officer of the Ratnapura District Hospital, KMTB Gunathilaka. The magistrate ordered the CID to conduct investigations, arrest the suspects and produce them before courts. Former ASP WC Dharmaratna was arrested on a previous occasion in connection to the death of this individual. Sumit Prasanna Jayawardena died on the 4th of January when he fell from an upper floor of a building and after police intervened in a fight that broke out at a party hosted by a businessman. The victim's wife, providing evidence in court, said that the former ASP of Ambilipitia pushed her husband from an upper floor, resulting in his death. In more local news, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa arrived at the Presidential Commission of Inquiry to investigate into large-scale corruption and fraud. Secretary of the Commission, Lassel de Silva, said that the former President arrived before the Commission with regard to investigations being carried out on the advertisements that aired during the run-up to the presidential election on the independent television network without making any payment. Lassel de Silva said that at present a statement was being recorded from a former general manager of ITN. The secretary to the commission said that the complaints were being investigated on the basis of using state powers to cause losses for a state institution. Meanwhile, the event to lay the foundation stone for the 2-storied Sangavas at the Henkadua Historic Mahavira Entanglement was held under the auspices of Dilip Vidyarachi, the State Minister of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources.
The world of politics is different. Persons from all parties are with the government. We need to look into the programs of all those parties. The government is undertaking a dangerous journey without any experiences. Some are attempting to extort our resources. Some of the ministers are attempting to extort the benefits. Some are protecting them. this is the journey that we have to undertake.
අන්න බලනවා තවත් ඇමතිවරු ඒවත් රැකගෙන ඒවත් ආරස්ත කරගෙන තමයි මේ මහජන නියෝජිතතුමාට මේ ගමන යන සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ.
An army major and an army driver who were travelling in a jeep that was involved in a motor accident in the Irigas Mulla Anicut in Opanayaka have been arrested. The accident took place on the Colombo-Badulla main road, and the police said that the jeep they were travelling in had crashed onto a three-wheeler. A 5-year-old girl travelling in the three-wheeler died in the accident, while her sister, grandmother and father sustained injuries. The deceased was a resident of Udavelava, Opanayaka, and police said that the injured were admitted to the Balangoda hospital, while the 5-year-old girl was admitted to the Colombo National Hospital for further treatment, where she later died. The driver of the jeep too was injured in the accident, and the arrested suspects will be produced before the Balangoda magistrate. Misty weather conditions prevailed in a number of areas across the island today. The Department of Meteorology said that the central Sabaragama and western province experienced this weather condition. Thalawatgoda surrounding areas experienced misty conditions this morning, and our correspondent added that this had caused traffic congestion along a number of roads this morning. This was the situation in and around Thalawatgoda town at around 7 this morning. Number of buildings located in the Parliament complex was blanketed by the mist, and mild misty conditions were reported along the Colombo-Katunayake Expressway and the Southern Expressway as well. Well, that's a wrap of lunchtime news. Remember, to stay ahead, you need to stay close to News First. For that, you simply need to log on to our website, www.Newsfirst.lk, or if you need to follow or keep a close tab of all the stories which were mentioned today, you can simply follow us on our Twitter handle, Newsfirst_EN. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Take care.